Hey everyone, back again. Bear with me a second. Let me get my crap straightened out. That's not what I want. There we go. What the heck? There we go. That was weird. I probably have to go find my car or my bike. All right. Pizzas are all still good, which is a good thing. Let's open. Harmony, and that's it. All right. Closest. Legion Square, so we're over. Alright. Excuse me. We're being a little. Hope everybody's good. I ended up having a little nap because medication kicked in for back pain. And then got something to eat, got a pizza. Next one. See where it says my bike is once I get the. Says it's out. That could mean anything. Yeah, ordered some Domino's. Got a Brooklyn style with extra cheese, mushrooms, and peppers. Let my energy levels back up. Hello? Go through the new Mirror Park. Or not Mirror Park, Legion Square, I guess. Legion Square, not Mirror Park. Why would you put the Where's setup? See if I can get a bike. Mask back on, helmet. Head out of town. Sorry to say it, guys. We're going back out there doing recycling. We're going to fill our pockets once empty and then take the plastic and the rest of my copper that I got stashed. And we're going to sell it. And then we're going to dumpster dive down by Foundry. Mostly because I can get metal scraps there, which will still be, you know, scrapping. I get some aluminum, but I get more aluminum cans, and I can work the Foundry area. Get rubber for Bob. Jeez. I almost ate it there. Welcome to whoever joined. Oh, jeez, here we go. All right. See, what we're not telling Rai Rai is that we're splitting. So every 100 I make, I'm going to split it between the two. He doesn't need to know that, that I'm doing that. Yeah, so nobody tell him. I really do need to sell the copper. But we're going to get the more copper, and we're going to get the... We're going to sell that 70... we'll sell that...
Hey, pendejo, you fucked up my ride!
Not good. Uh-oh. Okay. We need to see if EMS is on. No, no EMS. Wait, we're not that far from the... Wait. Look at the map, We're not that far. Just gotta go down the block. Okay, go, walk. Get out, Arcane.
You know how to walk up. If by work you mean run ridiculous errands for him day and night.
Hey, beast man.
He's okay, I guess.
We got clipped by a car.
He occasionally remembers my name.
Ugh, that cane ain't worth him for shit. Come on, just stumble your ass. Oh, jeez. Just gotta go a block. Just a block. Come on. You got a cane. You can make it. Nope. Crap. Crap. Walk, jackass. You got a cane. Use it. Oh, not in the middle of the street. Come on, get across the street. Stumble on the sidewalk. No. That's not good. Come on. Get go. No. Nope. Oh, you can make it. You can make it. Hey, Christopher. Come on, Grandpa. Oh, Jesus. Nope. Not good. Okay. Just get across the street without getting killed. Oh, come on. Get up. Get out of the road. No. Go, go. This is bad. Come on. Get inside. No, 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 no. You got this. You got this. Get inside. Of course, yeah, he starts walking normal when he gets in. Ah, crap. That was entertaining as hell. Well, because I got a little too. Boo, boo, boo. I didn't even lose that much health. Uh, so it's bugged me. Is now I've used up my. I gotta go to the pharmacy. I used up my bandage.
Good to see you.
While we're here. Now I wonder, because Teddy B said a lot of these junk cars will have stuff in them. So yeah, I can search these here. So all I'm trying to do right now is just get enough scrap and aluminum and iron. I don't mind if I get empty cans because that makes aluminum. I'm not picky, like, I'm not all about, like, oh, you gotta have, it's just so much waste of a grind to just get cans. No. You know, 2 cans is 3 sheets of aluminum. I get a few cans out of these. I can search the one next to it and search the van. Morning, Christopher. Yeah, I could do without the glass because nobody's found a use for the glass yet. Glass and plastic, I could do without. But the rubber, I did not. I wonder if I can search this. No. Okay. Technically, what Grandpa's doing is criminal trespass. Because, yeah, it's not illegal to search dumpsters, but those dumpsters must be on a public access road. Meaning they have to be out on the street area. You can't go into a parking lot and just start digging through somebody's trash cans. It doesn't belong to the trash company until it's been picked up by the trash company. So essentially, you're stealing, and you can be charged for it. What was that about? The whole freaking, oh, it's in the trash, it's garbage, it's free. It belongs to everybody at that point. No, it belongs to the people who own the dumpster, and it belongs to the people who put it in the dumpster until the dumpster company come and picks it up. And you're technically public, you're trespassing on public property, or not probably on private property, a private business in a area that is employee use only. This is not, what I'm doing right now is not a part of the, where I'm at is not a part of the public access area of a private business. I am in the private access area of the public business area that I'm wandering around. So what I'm doing is technically illegal in the eyes of the law. Can I crouch down? No, I can't get to that one underneath. Oh well. Much less one with the cocaine in it. Yeah, you can't just go into the local Walmart and start digging through their dumpster. It's against the law. You're trespassing. You're accessing a employee only area. Even though, see, as I've argued before, Redline and a lot of these game servers get the idea of public property and private property wrong. Where I'm at right now is a public area. This point here is the public area because it's the driveway. But it is, what is that? Is that the arm wrestling? That's the arm wrestling table. As this area is public. This is public, yes. And I can, I can access here. But anywhere, if I start wandering around past these barriers, around this stuff here, I've now entered the private business area. And it is private property, but it is public access, meaning the public can physically access. There's no signs, there's no fencing, there's nothing to stop public from walking through, except for the employees, which aren't stopping me. Like Spike with the 3 people. Who else we got? I'm one, so there's 3 people. Technically, I'm one of them. I really should like my own videos, but I feel it's kind of cheese to like my own videos. But yeah, I always cringe when I hear, oh no, not for Yorkshire. No. Don't, no, Elite cannot be, no Elite's in my freaking stream right now. There's no way. Do not, but I always like, I will actually scream at any time, like you hear Opie or Frenchie or any of them try to weasel out of something by swearing up and down it's private property. I'm like, that's not how private property works. A business that has public access, meaning a garage, a gas station, a car dealership, a casino, a grocery store. All those are privately owned businesses. It is privately owned with public access, meaning the public is allowed to go in and enter certain parts of the business area. Now, that means that, yeah, you fire a gun off on that property in a business area, unless that business area has something to do with firearms,
Oh my god.
then it
Hello.
is it is not protected under the private property laws. I mean, yeah, a cop can walk on and start searching your shit. I wonder if he's open. 9 and 16. What's server time? I forget how to do server time. It is Friday 21. So I have to wait a while. I come back between 9 and 16. But yeah, they always scream, "Oh, private property, I can do what I want." No, you can't. You cannot shoot a gun on private property and get away with it. It is not, there are residential private property. Yeah, they can't just come walking on. Businesses are not considered private property. They are considered privately owned, public access. So as long as they're physically open, like, wow, I just hit big time with that rubber. I just got 5 rubbers. So as long as a business is open, the public can enter. So yeah, a cop can come in and walk through your business and say, "Hey, I want to see what's going on here. What's going on here? Like, we just had shots fired reported." So they can walk the property, look for bullet holes, look for gun casings or bullet casings, bloody people laying they have the right to search for that. They can't go through. Damn. They can't go through your stuff. Like, they can't go and open your cabinets. They can't, and they can only walk through your property that's accessible, like, that doesn't have locked doors. If they find a locked door, then they have to get a warrant. But they can stand there and wait for another officer to show up with that warrant. They don't have to leave. It's actually, they don't have to leave the property and wait for the warrant. They are fully in their rights to stand at that locked door and wait for a warrant to come through. Especially something like shots fired, or a call in, like suspicious individuals, or you get a suspicious individuals or shots fired report at a business. Cops are going to search the business because they're going to make sure there's nobody being held hostage. The employees are all, "Oh, no, nothing happened, nothing happened, nothing happened." Meanwhile, like, the bosses or the secretaries in the back room locked in a closet with the gunman, or with some crazy guy with a weapon. Yeah, they don't want me. They never want me as a cop in the city because I actually am familiar enough with property laws, and because oddly enough, my dad's had people show up to the house because of shots fired reports. Because my dad was a gun enthusiast, and we made our own rounds at the house, and it was known by the cops that my dad was a competition rifleman. Black powder, we did competition rifle. You can actually Google the company that does it. It's called the North South Skirmish Association, or the NSSA. They're a historical society that uses black powder era, American Civil War uh, era guns, and they're competition shooting, but it's live fire, meaning they're live rounds. I mean, you get in front of the gun, you're dead, because it is a 58 caliber round or larger, because some of them use 72 caliber rounds. You can get hit with the 58 caliber round and die. I'm good, peace. I had a little. I'm feeling a little bit better. My back isn't bugging me as much. I had pulled a muscle in my lower back. Took a bunch of meds. Made me sleepy. Fell asleep at the keyboard while playing earlier. Had to log out. Ordered a pizza from Domino's. Got the Brooklyn style with extra cheese, peppers, and mushrooms. That's it. I told the guys from the thing is that you guys should hit. If you're gonna kill somebody, do it in one of the recycling things, because there's a good chance they aren't gonna be able to figure out where you're at. But yeah, Jacoby's on the outs with the boys from Underlords from Rai Rai's crew. So I'm supposed to let Rai Rai know if I see Jacoby. Because, yeah, apparently he was a bad boy. He left or tried to leave without, and he took a bunch of information, or he had a bunch of information that was that was provided to him by the gang, and he's now trading that to go to somewhere else. Wow, that's most people I've had watching it forever. 7 people. You guys are more than welcome to comment in the chat section. Don't let poor Beastman be the only commenter. But I hope this ain't too boring. What I'm doing right now is Rai Rai's asked Grandpa Rob to collect a bunch of scrap. Basically, he's doing recycling. It honestly, for me, this is almost therapeutic, because I can just zone out kind of while doing it. I don't have to worry about driving. I don't have to worrying about whether or not I'm going to step on anybody's toes when it comes to doing nothing. I'm just collecting aluminum, and what I need for Rai Rai right now is I need 3,000 aluminum, 3,000 metal scrap, and 3,000 iron. That's what he's asked for. I'm pretty far along for the aluminum and metal scraps. It's the iron that's a problem. Everybody wants iron. It is one of the rare metals to collect. And meanwhile, I'm also collecting for a few of the other players, a few of the other citizens in the city. No, I have not met Elite yet. Even though I was in town when Elite was doing stuff, I was down by the first. I was in town when Elite was running around. Oh God, my second day in town, I was down by the beach and I was getting my mask, or getting a mask, for his original outfit, which was the tree bark hunting outfit. It was like the second day I was in the city. I'd only just met Daryl's character, John, Clutch Lowcat's character Daryl. Still pretty new to the city, and here I got raided by Elite. that day, and Tesco. I've met. Let's see, who have I met? I've met Bob Frapples. I've met Harry from the gang. I've met, of course, Daryl, my grandpa Rob's grandkid. Uh, I've met. Oh, geez. Chloe's other character. Let me just, I'll pull up the phone. It's just easier. I'm horrible with names to begin with and trying to remember. I've met Bob Frapples. I've met Bob Human. Daryl, of course. I've met Ian Shaw. Not Ian Horn. Harry Wolfenstein. I met Harry Wolfenstein first day in the city, like the first full day I was in the city. And he bought me a car, gave me 15 grand. I feel bad because I was supposed to get a hunting license and everything, but the hunting license don't work. So we gotta wait for that. I've met Itzo Kovac, uh, Jack Twizzler, Jacoby Childs. He started shortly back after I did. I've met Marley. I met Michael Thompson. Battery. I met Battery. God, like a few days into being in the city. Otis, I deal with him. He's one of the other ones I sell metal scraps and aluminum and iron to and shit. Uh, Paige Faye, which is Chloe's character. I've met her but don't really know her. Rai Rai, my character knows him, and Teddy B. Uh, I've met them, those guys. I've met a few of the others. The thing is, Grandpa keeps to himself pretty much. So unless he meets you while if you don't come in to do the scrap recycling, if you don't come in when he's downtown doing the like getting stuff melted down at the foundry or something like that, I don't meet somebody. And somebody was here before me, and I must have just missed them because I did not put. No, I put that there. I did put that there. Is that a single? Yeah, I did put that there. My brain's kind of. Sorry, guys. I took medication for pain earlier, so why won't it let me? It's because I do not understand that. It won't let you. Where's my mouse? There we go. Error. There. Now it's sorted. All right. These are the three I care about. I've been to Harmony a bunch, but I'm never there early enough in the day to really meet them. Uh, Today was one of the earliest times I played, which is like noon CST, Central Standard Time. And weekends when he's on, I'm gonna be working, like real world working. So yeah, Friday through Tuesday of next week, I will not, be streaming until this late at night most nights. Well past 10:30 p.m. for me. Maybe not even till like 11, 12. I end up playing about the same time uh, Marley and the guys from like further east in Europe and the guys from New Zealand play. And there's not as many Americans who play this late. I play this late because I've been like, this has been my like schedule essentially for decades. I'm 40, gonna be 48 in June, so I've been working since I was 16. Actually, since I was 14, I had summer jobs and because back when I was 14, you just went with your mom or dad down to the Social Security office and got a work permit from them. Your parents signed off, and you could work like 10, 20 hours a week. And I've been working since I was 14, and from 14 through a large chunk of my 20s, retail was the only thing we could really get. So yeah, I worked a lot of retail. So I worked a lot of second and third shift hours, and then I went to doing security in the mid to late 90s. I did security work, and I did a lot of concerts and and stuff like that. So I was the guy who was up till 2, 3 in the morning anyway. Then even when I did office work when I was a tech support for iPhones, I was the closer. I was the guy who stayed on until 11 p.m. Started at 2 o'clock, worked till 11 p.m. because that's just it was my preferred hours. I think I had one job. I had a few jobs over the years, but that were day shift. But they didn't. I didn't last those hours. Like some of them, like you start off in those hours, like the earlier hours. But I spent a lot of time doing like second, third shift, and then they put me on disability a couple of years ago for spinal damage and damage to my leg and my shoulder. And I've had pretty much every kind of. I've worked for Kmart, Sears, Walmart, Target, Toys R Us, dollar stores. I used to be like, okay, when I started working in the late 80s, early 90s, because I started working around like 1988, I think would have been 88 or 89. But well, I started working around then, and you could actually work two retail jobs, work 20 hours a piece of them, and at the same time, you'd work 40, 50 hours a week. It was just that, one store got, whoever you started working for first, that's who got priority scheduling. And they used to cooperate with each other. Like I worked at Sears and Kmart before they bought each other, before they got bought out by each other, or however it is now, before they were the same company. Sears and Kmart were competitors. And I worked for both of them at the same time. One of them, and they used to trade off. Like I worked for one, and I worked for them during the holidays. So you could actually like, oh yeah, okay. So if he works Thanksgiving, that was we actually didn't work Thanksgiving then, as he works Black Friday for us. So you guys can have him for day after day before Christmas, the 23rd. Because 24th and 25th, back when I was, in my 20s, the stores weren't open. Walmart caused that crap with the having, like having their employees show up, you know, on Thanksgiving Thursday, you know, at 6 o'clock in the afternoon because well everybody else is that's when everybody else is eating. I go, yeah, I go out of town for Thanksgiving. I can't work on Thanksgiving Day. I'm not going to be in the city. No, I can't work. Well, you can't take off on Thanksgiving Day. Why not? It's a frickin' government holiday. No, no, no. We don't recognize that as a holiday. You get time and a half. That's what you get for. No, I'm not gonna be in the city. You can fire me. I'll sue. I'm not gonna be in the city. I told you people this when I got hired. I will not work Thanksgiving Day. My family is big on Thanksgiving, and no. Same thing with Christmas Day. They wanted us, and that's, mid 90s. I worked for Walmart back in 96, 97, and they wanted us, that was the earliest I ever got told. Just stunned. You want me to work when? Well, could you come in at like, 8 p.m., on the 24th of December and, or the 25th of December and stock shelves? We're opening at midnight on the December 26th for returns and, late purchases. Late purchases? Yeah, it's late. It's technically the day after Christmas. You should have bought your shit. But oh god, I'm old enough. Yeah, I'm old enough to remember when we did not work. Did not work on any major. You didn't work Easter. You didn't work Christmas. You didn't work Thanksgiving. You didn't work the 4th of July. If you worked then, you got paid not time and a half. You got paid double time. And they were not open. A Walmart was not open later than 5 p.m. on a Sunday. And it used to be, that used to be the standard. stores closed at 10. A 24-hour. The only thing 24 hours growing up that I ever knew about were grocery stores, and Walmart got around that rule by becoming superstores. Because Walmart's used to have small grocery stores. I remember the Lanco. You guys would have to Google that shit. Lanco was the first of its type. The first kind of like grocery store and like convenience store, like clothing, automotive, all that. Lanco was one of the first, along with Woolworths. But Woolworths was not a big superstore. Lanco was one of the first ones that were kind of like a bigger superstore type. In fact, Walmart's bought out a lot of the Lancos that were shut down in PA and New Jersey. They bought the properties and just remodeled them, put their logo on this stuff, and just used the same format and setup. But even those places, even like the Lanco, they would actually cordon off everything except for the grocery section at 10 p.m. Only thing that you could go into, and they were only open to like 1 or 2 late night. No, they weren't a 24-hour like an A&P or a Super Fresh or I'm trying to think of other major grocery chains, Kruger's or anything like that. Like the ones that are 24-hour grocery stores. But you couldn't go and buy like a headlight for your car or windshield wipers at Lanco after 8 p.m. most nights because that section of the store was closed. You could, and you couldn't ring stuff out. It was like their machines wouldn't even ring this stuff out because there were laws in place that made it illegal. And Walmart got those laws thrown and like rescinded and removed, and that's when you had like the Walmart Target war and in the 90s, and then I was part of a class action lawsuit that Walmart got sued for. And I got like $16,000 in back and owed pay and pain and suffering and crap. And I turned around and spent it at Walmart. Not 16,000, 6,000, not 16,000, 6,000. Year and a half of breaks and lunch money, lunch hour money. They stole, so it ended up being like $6,000 with interest. I had to pay interest on it. It was hilarious. And I turned around and spent it at freaking Walmart. What the hell? I needed shoes and t-shirts and stuff for the new job. And now I'm forever banned from working for any Walmart or Walmart subsidiary. Like I can't work for Sam's Club. I can never get a job at CVS because Walmart owns CVS. But no, so this kind of like late night grind work, I had no problems doing it. Like Ry's telling me I got a week to get 3,000 of all this stuff, and I'm like, dude, I'll have it before the end of the weekend. I'll probably have it by Friday. He's like, no. I'm like, yeah. I'll get you some time. Don't worry about it. I'm like, dude, I'm not, I'll just, I'll go do the recycling. I'll chuck some Netflix on the laptop in the corner and just and turn it up loud and listen to Netflix while I do garbage. And turn on a Spotify or something. And what I'm saying is when I'm not streaming, I'll turn on Netflix and kind of watch Netflix while doing this. Put on some put on a show on Netflix or Amazon Prime or HBO Max, whatever desire hits me for whatever show I want to watch. Rewatch all freaking what was the last one? The last one I watched was Ozark, and I just started rewatching Boardwalk Empire. But I'll chuck in I'll chuck up on my second screen while playing on one screen. I'll chuck up freaking Justice League, the original 90s cartoons, and I'll chuck up freaking the new one, Young Justice. I'll rewatch those while doing this kind of crap. The grind monotonous stuff won't even phase me. I have OCD. This is freaking this is my shit. The only thing that bugs me is my shoes are squeaky on this character, and it doesn't matter what shoes I wear; they're all squeaky in this warehouse. Even the guys with the sneakers, their shoes are squeaky when they move around in this warehouse. So I do kind of wish I could play music, but I don't have and I don't care for the random music generators that people use and play in their streams. I hate them. They're annoying to me. I actually turn off any and all music when I play any kind of game. You know, if I can't listen to the music I've got downloaded, I don't want to bother with it. And if I'm streaming, it's too much of a hassle to, you might get, oh, you played a 2 seconds, you played this instrumental 2 seconds too long. You're getting a copyright ban. For crap's sake. Now I'm playing a copyrighted video game on a streaming service. Really? You're gonna hit me for like because you didn't get your 2 cents from me playing a instrumental piece from Weird Al Yankovic or frickin' Run DMC or whatever the hell else comes up on my music and stuff. But you did miss it. Grandpa off camera almost off you. I wasn't streaming at the time. Almost helped somebody get bumped off trying to leave the gang and not doing it properly, so they almost got jumped. Night, Beast Man. I'm surprised some of the other who else is on and let me copy that. Copy. See, one thing I don't like doing is, and I know it's everybody's got a self promo thing on their streams and all the, but like, there's a lot of the mods that I'm used to using that just aren't on recently. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm friends with Queen Bee, so I know why she hasn't been on lately. But some of the other ones that are not mods that'll share your stuff that they just haven't been on. And of course, Lenny's not on until almost 4 in the morning for me, and I don't think I'll be playing or streaming that late tonight. Okay, where am I at? Not bad. Oh, I gotta get rid of that. Does kind of bug me that you can't do the cryptocurrency. Another, of course, I chuck one. It puts another one in my pocket. Mm-hmm. 'Thena's maybe in the city because I have no. It is so hard to figure out what time. The time stamps are annoying. $12:09. Hopefully, I can fill my pockets and get over to the pharmacy before they go closed again. Sorry, this is, I know, kind of tedious. I'm trying to get as much done as I can tonight. Because the next, like I said before, the next 5 days, I'm probably going to be working my butt off. Well, yeah, 5 days. In a real. Trying to make sure the rent gets paid on time. That reminds me, I got cash on me. Yeah, I got $1,300 in cash I shouldn't have been carrying. The grandpa sashaying them hips while he eats that pizza. Later, Christopher. Look, guys, I'm gonna call it here. There's not much going on. And it's gonna be a lot more boring stream like this if I leave it just going. So we're gonna call it on here. You have a good one. See you tomorrow. Hopefully more people will be on this late, being the weekend. And chat with you later.